Alright guys, Matt back here for round number 1 of our Swiss cube draft. We have a sick, mostly mono black list with a slight splash for blue for a couple of good cards. And we won the die roll, so just barely. Wow. Come on. I always like to say good luck, have fun. We would like to play first, and 2 lands, Thoughtseize, Tragic Slip, into a 4-drop, 8-drop, 4-drop on the play. Playing 18, so we've got Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize into Tragic Slip, maybe? Plus he's mulliganing. That makes me feel really good. And he puts a card on top, so that means do I wait a turn to Thoughtseize or not? And it's unlikely we'll have anything to do on turn 2, so I think I'll wait 1 turn since he scryed top. If he scries bottom, then you clearly just turn off auto yields. We'll Tragic Slip this guy. And a 6-drop. And that's about how we drew it up, right? Thoughtseize for... He's got 2 lands, a Muldrifter. And this is something I like to do, is use a little Windows utility called Snipping Tool. Take this off. We're going to take Arbor because it's the only other thing he can cast. Yeah. But it's important to keep note of what he's got. He's probably going to play that card immediately, or that land. And now this is where we need to hope for stuff. We've dealt with his acceleration into like an early evoked Muldrifter. Yeah. He's played his Yavimaya Coast. And we're just going to pass the turn. That's unfortunate. Well, we had a strong start. That's kind of what I was going with. And he draws a land for Muldrifter. And he's not going to cast it either. Interesting. I would have evoked Muldrifter right there in a heartbeat. Let's play that land. And since our curve starts off at 4... and he's probably going to draw the land naturally because we took that. See, this is probably where if he didn't draw land, he's going to evoke a Muldrifter. Yeah. So you could have done this last turn, and then you would have the mana this turn for a 4-drop. Eldritch Evolution seems sweet. I played with it. I didn't get the chance to use it, and he had the land, of course. So now he's down to 3 cards, or 3 unknowns. We know Eldritch Evolution and Dungeon Geists. So whatever we play, we're going to want to make sure it's... and a City of Brass. So what I can do here is I can bait out this Dungeon Geists, right? By playing Phyrexian Obliterator, and then I can follow that up with... I could also do that with Bloodline Keeper too, though Phyrexian Obliterator is a faster clock. And unfortunately, we're going to take some damage from that this game. I'm expecting for him to Dungeon Geist it because he doesn't want to deal with that nonsense. Yep, so he's down to 4 unknowns and 4 unknowns. Alright. Hopefully he doesn't have any plays into that. We've got the Wombo combo of Distended Mindbender into... Jiroff's Messenger into Distended Mindbender, which we'll probably do next turn. Well, we'll see what he plays. I could see trying to get this value out there now. Bloodline Keeper. I also kind of want to get this Distended Mindbender when he still has cards in hand. Alright, that means he's got lands for days. He can cast some of his bigger stuff, but thankfully I'll get 1 hit in, get him down to 12. Yeah. He's got any plays? Nope. Alright. Our turn. Far Away is a good card. We will start off with attacking. Alright, let's pass the turn. I guess theoretically we can even away our own messenger for the last 2 points if we need to. But we are representing lethal on board. He might not be able to deal with this. Yeah, you can play a 4-drop into Eldritch Evolution 6-drop. Or a 3-drop into 5-drop. Mana Gorger. Okay, that's fine. He might just immediately Evolution, which is a sorcery, mind you. That's not a great plan for staying alive there, friend. And, I mean, Phyrexian Obliterator has trample, so let's see, we attack, he doesn't block, well, yeah, it doesn't matter who he blocks. What's the safest play? Probably attack into Distended Mindbender. Yeah, we have lethal on board, so we'll force him to do something. We'll see how he blocks. Beast Within. Sure. That's a pretty clean way of dealing with it. I'll give him that. I'm not going to care about that trigger. I could return it to my hand. I'd rather fuse that, though. Yeah, you can get rid of it. That's fine. If you take 6... Okay, friend. So what I can do here is I can Mindbender, Drops Messenger for 4 mana, whatever. Take 2 of cards of his hand. I know one of them will be Eldritch Evolution and probably a Rando. I think he might have played the land from last turn. He actually played Mana Gorger. So he's got the land on the battlefield more than likely. And then we can far away whatever he does as long as he doesn't cast 2 things. So let's emerge. Plus this gets him down to 2, so he can't actually. Let's put that on the stack, that on the stack. Doesn't exactly matter. You can make a big dude, yeah, that's fine. I'll just make you sacrifice it. Ooh, interesting. So here, stuff I don't care about is these 2 cards, but we want to get this for sure. Yep, bring him down to 2, and he probably will not be able to deal with 4 threats. Because he had 2 creatures in hand, none of which we really care about. And 4 creatures. Yeah. So he's also griping. About the fact that we'll be playing against multiples. So he's probably going to play things into things. And we don't care about that, actually. Unless he drew another thing. Oh, never mind. Well, so that's the same situation, though. Sorry for the flicking on my desk if there was annoyance there. Alright, so he needs to play another creature, but just to not be dead on board, basically. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I would have put a counter on. Well, okay. Interesting. I mean, yeah, you've got it. It's sort of a creature, but it doesn't add to your blockers. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to wreck him. We'll fuse it. Choose target creature. So we'll bounce the Mana Gorger and make him. Yeah. Okay. He's dead on board. We were gonna show him another card just to be that guy, but anyways, another thing I like to do if we see enough players' cards is take a screenshot of what they have. I play a lot of like Turbo Fog in the Pauper format, which is all commons, by the way. Huge advocate. And you see the entire library every game. So this guy's got Dungeon Geists. It's kind of sketchy, but I mean, it's not like it's the one that takes control of it for as long as you control it. Beast Within is also solid removal, but you know it still has the downside of not being completely removal. They're playing a lot of dorks, like Elf. Yeah. However, I don't think. Well, actually, this is where we can bring in some better removal. Like Doomblade. He said he brought in Distended Mindbender, or he drafted it. Which means, I mean, he might play it. I don't know why he would. He's got no way to get black mana. So this is where we probably bring in like Doomblade. Massacre Worm's gonna be fantastic here, by the way. Maybe we take out Distended Mindbender since he's probably gonna be a little faster than this card's good. What else do I want to possibly bring in? I mean, Slaughter Pact is good, but I didn't really see any fatties worthy, but that doesn't mean he's not playing any. Also, this is a kind of matchup where Ashiok shines in, because you mill the creatures that he needs to win. Also, if he's playing a lot of dorks, maybe Far and Away is a little less fantastic. I mean, all these cards are pretty good. I'll give him that. I'll give myself that. All these cards are good. I kind of want Ashiok, so I'm gonna. I can't take that out. Maybe we'll take out like a Phyrexian Arena. Maybe that's too slow. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm all right with this. Turn 1 Thoughtseize into turn 2 Far, into eventually Slumgar. I mean, you get to play as Dork, but hopefully you get to 1 threat hand. Interesting. No, this makes me feel like he's less ramp than given credit for. Traverse the Uvenwald, Kira Glass Spinner, Jace Architect of Thought, and Cultivates. I'm not sure what to think of this, but the only card he can actually cast is this Traverse. Besides that, Kira... I mean, if you can get to Cultivate, you can get to Cultivate. Traverse means he can't search for that basic land, for that basic island he needs to cast these 2 spells, nor that 3rd land to cast Cultivate. So we're going to take Traverse. And, sorry. Word. Copy our image in there. And that's just the worst, actually. Libre Office Writer. Let's try that. Discard Recovery. Yeah, whatever. File. New. Text document. And I'm lazy. I know I could just like write this down. I'm a lazy person. And maybe that was more work than I needed to, but... And so it goes. This Kira could be annoying. Alright, play the Hairline Harbor. He's going to get me for 2. Yeah, we'll take it. Another land is not bad. We'll pass into land of turn. We might just ulcerate this Cage dude. Let's see what he does. It's likely the play is to just ulcerate it because we can't take any more damage. He's already dealt us 4 damage. Alright, it looks like he didn't hit that 3rd land. Otherwise he might have played a pre-main. No, and you do another thing. Heart of Kiran. Alright, he can cast that, but he can't really do anything with that right now. Night's Whisper, so let's cast that first. Oof, we are really being brutal on our life total right now, guys. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we just need to control a little bit longer, take his good stuff. And that Thoughtseize is doing the job, guys. End of 6-6. I think we're in decent shape now. We've got land to get to our Slumgar. You can't really cast anything. Yeah, this game is turning out to be a slaughter. So far. I mean, if he hits another land, he gets to, what, cultivates? Yeah. It's all about getting the pressure on, so we'll just go with Giraffe's Messenger. And always yield to that, because I'll have to yield again if he dies. So I've got 9, 10, 11 if I do the whole sacrifice this thing. So I can't actually win the game right now, but I do have this far away, so I'm not too worried. And I do actually need to use this far away. Yeah. I'm not gonna be that salty. Yeah. That's a little too little too late for the guy. I mean, he didn't hit his third land until turn 7, for Pete's sake. I mean, he's probably playing like 17 here, right? He's got a lot of mana dorks. Yeah. I'm not gonna toy with him. I could very easily. It's gonna go to -6, and we will return far. So let's return target creature to its owner's hand. We'll cast far. Alright, and we win the game. Alright, thank you guys. I'll see you back for round 2.